Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath in, and slowly breathe out. Lay down every burden, every worry still lingering in your mind. This moment is just for you, a moment to return to peace, to rediscover strength deep within your soul. My beloved friend, every new day is a gift. When the sun rises and light touches your window, it is also the moment when new opportunities unfold for your life. Yesterday may have left you weary, broken, or discouraged, but today you can begin again. Today you can walk with faith, with hope, and with love. I invite you to join me on a journey of prayer and meditation. Together we will lift up words of gratitude, seek divine guidance, and allow our souls to be healed. Let each prayer touch your heart. Let each breath remind you that you are never alone. In this very moment, let your heart whisper, Lord, I am here. I surrender this new day to you. Please walk with me in every step, in every decision, in every breath of my life. Loving Father, this morning as I open my eyes, I know it is by your love and grace that I see the light of a new day. I lift up my thanks to you. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the heartbeat that sustains me, and for another sunrise filled with countless opportunities to live, to love, and to grow. Lord, please grant me a strong spirit so that whatever challenges I may face today, I will hold on to my faith. Give me eyes that see the good, ears that hear the truth, and a heart that is open to love and forgiveness. Today, I do not want to walk in fear or anxiety. I want to walk in your light. Guide every step I take so I will not stumble. Give me wisdom to choose what is right, patience to wait for your perfect timing, and courage to keep moving forward even when I cannot see the whole path ahead. Lord, I know I may encounter difficult people today. I may face moments of tension and stress. Please help me keep peace within my heart, so that instead of reacting with anger, I may respond with love. Help me to be a small light so that anyone I meet today may feel warmth and hope. Please also touch my family, my friends, and those I hold dear. Surround them with your protection. Keep them safe in your hands. Heal those who are hurting, lift up those who are weary, and give joy to those who are burdened. This morning, Lord, I surrender everything into your hands. The plans I carry, the worries that weigh on me, and even the dreams that are not yet formed. I trust that you know what is best for my life, and I choose to rely on you instead of fear. Fill this day with light, love, and peace. Let everything I do, every word I speak, and every thought in my mind reflect your grace and your love. Amen. There was a young man named Min. He grew up in a humble family, not wealthy, but surrounded by love. Since childhood, Min dreamed of building a meaningful life, one where he could care for his parents, love his future family, and leave behind something good for the world. He believed that if he worked hard, life would open doors for him. As a young adult, Min dedicated himself fully to his work. He built a stable career and saved every penny for the future. He lived simply, always holding on to hope. But life does not always go the way we plan. One day, the company where he had invested years of his effort collapsed. In an instant, all his hard work seemed to fall apart. Min lost his job, his income, and the foundation he had depended on. At first, he tried to stay strong. He told himself, "It's okay, I'll get back up. I'll find a way." But days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, and every door he knocked on seemed to remain closed. Debt grew heavier, and the worried look in his parents' eyes cut deep into his heart. There were nights Min lay awake in bed, staring at the ceiling. The ticking of the clock filled the silence, each second pressing down on him like a weight. In his mind, whispers grew louder. "You've failed. You're not good enough. You'll never rise again." Shame and despair began to consume him. He avoided friends, not wanting anyone to see his weakness. He smiled when needed, but inside he felt empty. One morning after a sleepless night, Min decided to take a walk. He wandered aimlessly along familiar streets, his steps heavy with exhaustion. As he passed a small church, the sound of bells rang out. The gentle chime echoed through the air, as if calling to him. Min stopped. He had never truly prayed before, but something in his heart urged him to go inside. The church was quiet and still. Sunlight streamed through stained glass windows, painting soft colors on the old stone floor. Min sat in the last pew, head bowed low. Tears welled up in his eyes, and for the first time in years he prayed, "Lord, I'm so tired. I don't know what to do anymore. Please help me. Please don't leave me." It wasn't a long or polished prayer. It was raw, simple, broken. But in that moment, a strange peace washed over him. His chaotic heart grew calm, not because his problems disappeared, but because he knew someone was listening. For the first time, he realized he was not alone. From that day, Min began to change. Each morning, he prayed a little, even just a few words. "Be with me today." Each night before sleeping, he whispered thanks for making it through another day. Slowly, hope returned to his heart. One day, an old friend reached out and offered him a small job. It wasn't glamorous, but it was a start. Min accepted and began rebuilding his life step by step. He learned to value simple things, a meal shared with family, a smile, a quiet morning. And then he understood true strength was not in wealth or status, but in the courage to rise again after failure, and in trusting God to walk beside him. Min discovered that hope is never gone. Even in the darkest nights, it waits, like a flame hidden beneath the ashes, ready to burn again when faith breathes upon it. Min's story is a reminder for all of us. You too may be carrying pain, failure, or loss. Perhaps you've heard the whispers, "You're not enough. There's no hope left for you." But that is not the truth. The truth is, you are still breathing. You still have this new day. And there is a God who holds your hand, waiting for you to open your heart. So let your heart whisper today, just as Min did. "I am weak, but you are strong. I am afraid, but you are my peace. I fall down, but you will lift me up. And you will see, slowly, steadily, a new strength rising within you. The strength of faith, of hope, and of love that never fades." Faith is like a small lamp in the middle of the night. When the darkness surrounds you, that little lamp may not remove all the shadows, but it is enough to light the next step in front of you. And step by step, as you keep walking, the dawn will eventually break. In life, we often want the full picture. We want to know what the future holds, whether our plans will succeed, whether our pain will ever end. But faith is not about seeing the whole path. Faith is choosing to walk even when you cannot see the destination. Faith is trusting that while you only see one step at a time, God already holds the entire journey in his hands. Someone once said, "When you cannot trace his hand, trust his heart." That means when you don't understand why suffering, trials, or loss come into your life, you can still trust that his love has never changed. He has never abandoned you, and everything he allows has a purpose: to refine you, to strengthen you, and to turn your pain into power. Remember the times you thought you wouldn't survive, yet here you are today, still breathing, still standing. That is no accident. It is proof that you have been carried, sustained, and kept safe for a greater plan ahead. Faith is like a seed. If you plant it in the soil, water it with prayer, and nourish it with patience, it will grow into a strong tree. But if you keep the seed in your hand out of fear, it will remain just a seed, never bearing fruit. So today, plant the seed of faith in your heart. When you are anxious, say, "I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know you are with me." When you are afraid, I whisper, "You are my fortress, my refuge." When you are weak, pray, "Let your strength be my strength." God's guidance is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's the quiet peace you feel after praying. Sometimes it's a friend showing up at just the right time. Sometimes it's a door closing, only for a better one to open later. We don't have to understand everything. We only need to learn to trust. And when you trust, you will realize no challenge is too great for him to help you overcome. No pain is too deep for him to heal. No future is too dark for him to light. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a forest at night. In your hand is a small lantern. You can't see the end of the trail, but the light is enough for one step. And as you take that step, the lantern shines on the next. That is faith. One day at a time, one step at a time, until you suddenly realize you've already walked through the forest. Let faith be your compass and God's guidance be your path. You don't have to carry the world on your shoulders. You don't need to figure out everything alone. Lay your burdens down and place them in His hands. Let Him walk with you, step by step, because He knows what you need, and He loves you more than you can ever love yourself. Sit down or lie in a comfortable position. Gently close your eyes. Place your hand over your heart and feel the steady rhythm, the heartbeat that keeps you alive in this very moment. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Once more, breathe in deeply, receiving life, light, and peace. And as you exhale, release your burdens, your worries, and your fears. Now allow your mind to settle. Imagine yourself walking through a wide open meadow. The grass is soft and green, the sky above is blue, and a gentle breeze brushes against your skin. With every step, you feel lighter, freer, stronger, and you realize you are not walking alone. Beside you is a loving presence, guiding you, protecting you, and holding you when you are weak. In this stillness, let these affirmations sink deeply into your soul. With each one, repeat it in your heart as a prayer. I am covered by the peace of God. My soul is calm. My heart is at rest. I release every worry because I am never alone. His peace surpasses all fear within me. I am weak, but His strength becomes my strength. I can face anything because He is with me. Every challenge is not here to destroy me, but to help me grow. I am stronger than I think because I never walk alone. Tomorrow is filled with new opportunities. Hope is alive within me, no matter the circumstances. Even in the darkness, the light still leads me. I believe that everything happening has a greater purpose. I am unconditionally loved. I open my heart to give and to receive love. I forgive myself and I forgive others. I am a vessel of love, sharing it with those around me. Now imagine yourself walking alongside a quiet river. The water is clear, reflecting the brilliant sky above. You step barefoot onto the soft sand at the riverbank. The cool water washes over your feet, carrying away your heaviness and your sorrow. You hear the sound of birds singing in the distance. The wind rustles gently through the trees. It is as though creation itself is singing a gentle lullaby. And in that melody, you hear a tender voice speaking softly within your soul. My beloved child, I am with you. Do not fear, do not be anxious. I hold your hand. I know the tears you have shed, the weariness you have carried, but now rest in me. I will turn your pain into strength. I will turn your tears into seeds of hope. Let these words settle in your heart. They are not illusions, they are truth. You are deeply loved, fully seen, and never abandoned. I am a child of the light. I release the darkness to walk in faith. I trust the path God has prepared for me. I believe He will turn sorrow into joy, trials into triumphs. One more time, breathe in deeply and breathe out slowly. Feel your body lighten, your mind quiet, your heart overflow with hope. You are ready to move forward, not with burdens, but with freedom, peace, and divine love. There are wounds that no one else can see, deep scars carried in the heart. Perhaps they came from hurtful words, from betrayal, from loss, or from a dream left unfinished. Maybe you've asked yourself, why did this happen to me? Why must I endure this pain? But dear friend, God never promised us a life without pain. What He promised is that He would be with us through it all, and He has the power to turn pain into wisdom, loss into a new beginning, and every tear into seeds that will grow into joy. Remember this truth: a seed must break apart in the dark soil before it can sprout new life. Gold must pass through fire before it shines pure and bright. And a soul must walk through trials to grow in faith. You are not your pain. You are not defined by your failures. You are not trapped by your past mistakes. You are a traveler on a journey, and this journey is covered by the love of God. Let the past rest. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can let it shape you into someone stronger and wiser. Instead of asking, why did this happen? Don't ask, what can I learn from this? Then you will see the broken pieces of your heart begin to form a new picture, one more beautiful than before. Healing does not mean forgetting. Healing means you can look back without being chained by pain. It means your wound has become a scar that speaks of survival, strength, and grace. Close your eyes again. Take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing under a waterfall of crystal clear water. The cool stream pours over you, washing away every resentment, every guilt, every burden. Each drop whispers, you are forgiven, you are loved, you are made new. Now place your hand over your heart and speak these words. I choose to let go. I choose to forgive myself and forgive others. I choose to step into a new chapter. I believe that what was broken will be restored in His love. Transformation is not instant. It is a journey. But little by little, each day, you will see more light, more hope, more joy. One day you will look back and realize what once brought you pain has become proof of God's faithfulness in your life. Believe this: you will not only survive your trials, you will rise stronger because of them. You will not only walk out of the darkness, you will carry light that will shine for others still searching for hope. And your story, your journey, will become the very reason someone else finds the strength to keep going. My friend, we have walked together through a long journey, from moments of stillness and morning prayers, to stories of struggle and hope, to affirmations of strength, healing, and transformation. Perhaps as you listened, something touched your heart, a memory, a burden you've carried, or maybe a new spark of hope. Hold on to that, for it is a seed God has planted in your soul. Tomorrow when you wake, remember this: you never walk alone. Whether you are in the deepest valley or standing on the highest mountain, God is with you. He is your strength when you are weak, your light when you are lost, and your refuge when storms surround you. Before we close, let us pray together. Loving Father, thank you for this journey. Thank you for the peace you have given, for the strength you have poured out, and for the love that covers my life. Bless my tomorrow, Lord. Bless my family, my friends, and all those I hold dear. Be with me in every step I take. Help me to live in your light and love. Amen. And now I want to speak a blessing over you, the one listening right now. May you always find peace in your soul. May you have strength to overcome every challenge. May hope burn bright within your heart. And may divine love surround you today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Take one last deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Feel the wave of peace filling you completely. And when you open your eyes, carry this stillness with you. Walk into life with steady steps and a heart full of hope. You are never alone. You are loved. You are blessed. Goodbye for now, my friend. Until we meet again in the next story.